the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Denver Nuggets as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. Checking out the Spurs, they're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. Tonight we get to watch DeMar DeRozan, one of the more prolific scorers in the game. And Shaq, he's doing it without being a major three-point threat.
MRA is always interesting when a guy is getting it done in different ways. MRA stands for mid-range assassin, in case you didn't know. Okay. And excellent on that shot.
Well, he draws the defenders off the double team. His dribble penetration is great.
What? Hey, come on. You're doing so many D's and B's there, man. I can't understand.
Well, I just
So what's he doing?
He's drawing double teams.
Uh-huh.
And
how's
when he
his
does
dribble
that,
penetration for DeMar DeRozan?
Oh, you almost
I almost bobbled
lost
that one
too.
too.
Yeah,
I almost bobbled the dribble.
The dribble penetration by DeMar DeRozan. That's pretty impressive. That's why I was trying to get it all out.
Yeah. You know a guy who never has any trouble getting any of those words out?
Who are you talking about?
Kevin Harlan.
Kevin Harlan.
Oh, y'all got me again.
Yeah,
I forgot who
you're forgetting about Kevin Harlan. Yeah.
Greetings, everyone, from San Antonio. The Spurs playing host to a Western Conference affair here at the sold-out AT&T Center. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Today's game finds the Nuggets winding down their road trip. They've been playing very well lately. It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5 games.
And making it look easy. I mean, a terrific run. And who knows, this may just be the tip of the iceberg. They could have a lot more wins in store before it's all said and done.
I wouldn't be surprised at all given the way they are playing. Team basketball at its finest.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, hello there. Spurs coach Greg Popovich made the top 5 in all-time coaching wins last season. When asked about it, Pop said, "It's the most important thing in my life. My grandchildren can take a hike." I don't think he was being serious, guys.
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. We're about halfway through the season, Smitty. At this point, how much can teams really improve?
I think if you have younger guys, you start to see those guys develop. Then also if you have a lot of new guys, you see the chemistry start to form. And then a lot of times you can improve when you have guys coming back from injuries. A lot goes into a season. It's a roller coaster kind of effect, but it's good when you start to see teams put it together at the halfway point.
All about managing time, managing games, and injuries.
You're so true.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the pair inside. Murray and Harris, the guards. And it's Barton in its small forward. Now here is Harris. Tries it from 19. That one, no good. DeRozan surveying the D. Here's Bledsoe. He's off on that one. Murray with the defensive effort. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Just goes to show you that these two teams are always at the top of their games when they go up against one another.
Now, here's DeRozan following the missed shot by Will Barton. Harris outside. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Murray. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Murray's got the opening field goal of the game for Denver. Here's San Antonio now. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And with your defense, one part's your ability, the other, though, is effort, and in that one they showed neither.
Also, they were late with their rotations for most of the evening, gave up a lot of easy points.
Now here is Harris, following the miss by DeRozan. Harris kicks to Jokic. And it's off from three-point range. Spurs have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And DeRozan at the basket on the assist from Eric Bledsoe.
They finally hit one after missing 3 straight.
Nuggets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Murray surveying the D. For 3, Harris. Bertans grabs the board.
Yeah, and they're just hitting 20% of their shots. It's a rough start to this game.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. DeRozan's got his second basket of the game.
This is where DeRozan is one of the best. Below the foul line, making plays.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Over Gasol. Jokic, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Middleton for 3, knocks down the 3-ball. Middleton's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Murray outside. Shot to stop the run, and it's good on the way in.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And one item that DeRozan never seems to get enough credit for is his passing, Greg. He is a terrific playmaker.
Ever since DeRozan became a perennial all-star, his passing has improved. I mean, keeps his head up even while attacking with the ball. Great awareness for where his teammates are in terms of relation to his attack after a double team.
The first one falls. Well, last season, DeMar DeRozan, one of the handful of NBA players, Steve, who bravely spoke out about mental health and how it impacts them personally.
Yeah, had a great column in which he talked about his depression and anxiety. Never easy for a star athlete or anyone to be so frank about that kind of subject. Takes a lot of courage to do that, and DeRozan was rightfully applauded for his honesty.
So he gets them both.
DeRozan, a raw athlete entering this league. He's worked on his skill to the point where he's now a perennial all-star candidate.
Now, here's Jokic. He had 28 points in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Harris outside. Shoots over DeRozan, and it doesn't even draw iron.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
Murray outside. He kicks to Harris. Passes it to Millsap. Stolen by Bledsoe. And stolen by Harris. The 11-footer. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And that's what he's looking for. After 3 straight misses, finally finds the mark.
Pass to Bertans. Bledsoe outside. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Millsap looking it over. And there's the pass to Murray. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jokic. They get it back. Millsap. And Millsap slams it in.
The big thing is that Millsap is attacking, trying to make plays for this team.
Here is Bledsoe. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Rockets. He was a non-factor. Barton against Middleton. Pass to Bertens. From deep. It's hauled in by Harris.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Millsap's got his second basket of the night.
Right in that mid-range area. What you like about Millsap, he understands where to get his shots.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. To the inside, DeRozan finds Middleton. And it's Denver with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And sometimes in that hostile environment, it is hard to stay true to who you are. But give them credit, they did, especially on offense.
Well, they came in with a strong game plan, made adjustments when they needed to, and kept the crowd out of their heads.
Here's Middleton. Denver getting their last shot to go. Passes it to DeRozan. Over Millsap. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
He's got the touch early. Coach, keep feeding him.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Now here is Harris. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Middleton. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It's on Gary Harris.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him. And Chris Middleton, 2 seasons ago, tore his hamstring completely off the bone. I mean, he's come back and hasn't missed a beat. One of the most well-rounded players you'll see.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Chris Middleton with maybe, Greg, his best season yet in 2017-18.
It just seems like he gets better every year. A former second-round pick, now all-star caliber. He's worked extremely hard, stayed in the lab, and now we're seeing the results.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Gasol. Bellinelli comes in for Davis Bertans. Walker's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mills in for Eric Bledsoe. Stolen by Middleton. Beyond the arc. Walker's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 6. Thomas kicks to Hernangomez. Yep, that one goes in there. Hernangomez has got his first points of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Walker the pass to Mills. Now here's Bellinelli. Out to the right wing. Walker against Beasley. Clock at 4, and it's Walker penetrating. Offline with the baseline jumper. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 4. Kicks it to Beasley. Upside Thomas. Pass to Wiles. And he gets it to go. Now just a 2-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Walker dishes to Mills. Back to Walker. He kicks it to Mills. Over Thomas. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Mills has got his first bucket in this one.
Nice conversion off the pick and roll. Patty with the right read takes it himself.
And the pass to Wiles. Walker with the rebound. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Middleton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And that's now 7 points for Chris Middleton. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Inside. Poked away. Poeltl with the steal. To the middle. It's stolen by Wiles. Now, here is Hernangomez. He's tightly guarded.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
And Beasley, here we go. Fires from deep. Shot's good by Hernangomez. Hernangomez has got 5 points so far.
You don't see that play regularly from them, but it led to a made three, so you can't knock them for trying it.
Walker finds Mills. And here is Bellinelli. Pass to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Can't hit from 12.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Count the basket. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. And Mills kicks to Pirtle. Back to Mills. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
You know, he's not someone who spends a ton of time in the painted area, but Patty Mills looking comfortable on that one.
Walker against Beasley. Got a piece of it, but they get it back. Clock at 6. Thomas passes to Plumlee. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Wiles. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Spurs leading by 3. 46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Walker with a clean look. Misses the 3.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
In the dunk by Lyles.
Serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Walker dishes to Mills. Back to Walker. Bounce pass Mills. Now here's Bellinelli. Hernangomez covering. Here's Pirtle. It's hauled in by Lyles.
And on some plays, everything goes your way except for the finish.
One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Nuggets on top, ending the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. The 5'9" Isaiah Thomas has made a career out of proving his doubters wrong.
Ever since I was a little boy, they always said, you're not going to be this good in high school. Then when I got to high school and played pretty well, they said, well, you're not going to do that good in college. And when I got to college, they said, well, the NBA, those guys are too big. They're too fast, too strong. The things you do in college won't work in the NBA. And I've just kept pushing ever since. I have a goal of mine, that's I want to be one of the best little guys to ever play the game.
Well, no question about it, Greg. Isaiah Thomas still plays with something to prove.
Definitely what drives him. I mean, hungry to show that he's a top player regardless of size.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Fun to watch. They give you no time to set up on defense, and we see that reflected in the score.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Nuggets, Thomas is out there with Beasley. Then there's Plumlee. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Hernangomez in at the 3 spot.
You know what, I'll tell you, he's got nothing here in the second quarter after just one made shot in the first.
And Smitty, it's amazing since Popovich took over the Spurs, they've missed the playoffs only once. Only one time under his tenure.
Yeah, in his first season, they won only 20 games. But then the big consolation prize, they got the #1 overall pick, which became, guess who? Tim Duncan.
Bertzinus, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Here's Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Out left to the wing. Here's Plumlee, and it's blocked. Here's Bertans, covered by Lyles. Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Mills, that's a two-pointer. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Thomas finds Plumlee. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic comes in for Plumlee, and it's Jamal Murray in for Beasley. On defense, San Antonio. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Murray outside. Clock at 6. And again, Denver no good. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Spurs. Forbes the pass to Bertans. Kicks it to Mills. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Lets it fly. No good. And it's Denver the other way. Down low. Thomas passes to Hernan Gomez. Over DeRozan. The Nuggets with another miss. San Antonio leading. Mills looking it over. The dish to Forbes. And Mills kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Forbes. No good from outside. For Denver, they've gone 0 of 4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Outside Thomas. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Spurs have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Shots good by Mills.
Mr. Dependable tonight, helping them grow this lead.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Thomas kicks to Murray. The pass to Lyles. Yep, it counts. Lyles got his third basket of the night right there.
Soft interior defense. You know he's going to be aggressive.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here is Pirtle. He's guarded closely. Bertans' shot is good. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Love how Pirtle gets his guys involved, whipping the ball around quickly.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Jokic high post. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Jokic has got his first basket.
This is what it means to be a catalyst. His offense helps set the tone for a lot of what they do.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown. That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game." He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Pau Gasol is checked in for San Antonio. Bledsoe comes in for Patty Mills. The Nuggets also changing it up. Paul Millsap is checked in for Lyles. Will Barton comes in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Gary Harris in for Thomas. The putback, Jokic on the follow. And it's all knotted up.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Here's DeRozan. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight. Smitty, walk us through what a typical NBA practice should look like and does look like.
Well, I think you come out, Kevin, first of all, they're spending a lot of times on making sure your body is ready to go into practice. And a lot of coaches love to start with offense first, and you can end with defense. And so that's where the intensity starts to pick up. And then last, you usually ends with some kind of shooting. So I think that obviously a lot of teams have different ways, but that's usually particular. You start with offense, you end with defense, and then you go into some individual work, and that's probably shooting.
On defense, the Nuggets, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. It's good.
The man is not timid. DeRozan's become one of the game's more prolific scorers, and he's showing it all tonight.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here is Bledsoe, following the basket by Paul Millsap. Here's Bertans for three, and it's Denver with the rebound. Harris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Murray against Bledsoe. Murray outside. It's deflected. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
No finesse that time. Millsap attacking the rim.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Spurs. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Will Barton. Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And Eric Bledsoe, a player who many thought might be a great fit in Milwaukee, but that wasn't the case.
And I'm not sure if it was a play style issue or something else. Fact is, they moved him in the offseason after only a half season of trying things out. Certainly one of the more surprising moves in a wild summer.
The Nuggets trail. And here is Murray. He had 19 points in the win against the Clippers.
He owned the glass in that one, too. No one could put a body on him.
Now here is Harris. Pass to Jokic. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And the dunk by Walker.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Down low, Gasol with the steal. Here's Bertans. Millsap covering. DeRozan against Barton. Here's Murray. Buries it down low. Murray's got 6.
And the D has no answer for Murray. Just absolutely ferocious at attacking the basket.
Bledsoe looking around. 9 feet out. DeRozan. That's good. DeRozan's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Murray with it. Gasol covering. Millsap. And he banks in the layup.
Smart play call. Paul Millsap deadly once he gets the ball inside.
Walker finds DeRozan. Spurs working the ball around now. Tipped away. Six on the shot clock. And they double up DeRozan. Shoots over Barton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with the playmaking in Denver's front court, point guard Jamal Murray is free to hunt his shot. Very comfortable playing off the ball.
And you look at Jamal Murray's assist numbers, he's more like a two-guard.
Well, he's kind of a combo, 6'4", 6'5"-ish, but you can't have enough shooting, and he's got a quick trigger.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The first free throw is good. Steve, with all the emphasis on ball movement, it is good to see some of the young players entering this league with a completely unselfish mindset about them.
You know, the pass-first point guards and obviously the pass-first players, it's kind of becoming a lost art. Like you said, if these young guys stand out, Lonzo Ball can make a difference by just passing the ball. Ben Simmons, Donovan Mitchell played a lot of point guard for the Utah Jazz when Ricky Rubio was out. So you see these young guys understanding the importance of moving it and moving it to guys that are open.
Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
When DeRozan gets to the rim like that, you know how it's going to end.
Murray kicks to Millsap. And Gasol sends it back. Left side, Walker. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Chris Middleton's checked in for Davis Bertans, and it's Bellinelli in for DeMar DeRozan. And Denver also making a switch. Beasley's checked in.
1 shot.
Free throw, no good for Walker. The 6'11" Mason Plumlee out of Duke, Greg. He's got a live body.
Very athletic, Kevin. His mobility enables him to defend smaller players on the perimeter. Offensively, he is a threat to finish at the rim.
Now, here's Walker. 9-point game his last outing. And Middleton kicks to Bledsoe. Middleton the pass to Walker. Over Harris. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Just hasn't had it tonight, but his teammates are picking up the slack.
Passes to Murray. Back to Harris for the three. A rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. No good from Beasley.
Can't finish, and defensively, nice job of altering the shot without fouling.
Here's Middleton. Rebound by the Nuggets. Millsap's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Plumlee, and the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Spurs. And Denver with a change here, too. Isaiah Thomas is checked in for Murray. .153 left in the first half of basketball. Beasley kicks to Thomas. There's the pass to Plumlee. 6 to shoot. And the officials call a traveling violation.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Gary Harris. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging about 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Well, and we've seen defenses try to adjust, but he has the intelligence along with the talent, just finds new ways to beat them.
Now here's Bledsoe. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. San Antonio again turning it over. Miles checked in for Paul Millsap. .122 left now here in the second. Thomas kicks to Lyles.
Spurs foul call. Eric Bledsoe.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second. San Antonio leading by 6. Bledsoe outside. He kicks to Pirtle. Back to Bledsoe. Walker dishes to Pirtle. Shot from 12, and it comes off the front of the rim. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. To the inside, stolen by Walker. Bledsoe finds Bellinelli. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Really left alone that time. 7 points for Walker.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Plumlee.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Thomas against Bledsoe. Outside, Walker. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Spurs now. And so that's the end of the first half. Spurs lead by 7. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Chris, how did the team's offensive approach improve in that first half?
We didn't have any type of tempo going. We were real stagnant, standing around a lot. Once we got moving, pushing the ball more, we got what we wanted.
Hey, Chris, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello! You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here at this beautiful table. This is a beautiful table.
What is this, oak?
It is. It's, I think it's teak.
Oh, teak.
There's Shaq. There's Kenny.
Polished oak.
Teak. It's
Polished
very nice.
teak.
It's very nice.
You mean antique?
No, it's just teak.
Teak.
I have an antique.
DeMar DeRozan putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He ended up with 17 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie. They were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots. Did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them, boy. Woo-wee.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Denver?
Well, look, they turned the ball over way too much. You can't do that in the NBA. Teams are just too talented. You can't give them that many possessions. Don't give away the entire game just by giving up an extra few possessions here and there. These guys need to come with more precision in the second half.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And every team needs this, a guy who challenges the defense with that slashing ability.
You know what? So many teams focus on the perimeter and alley-oops. It's important to have someone who can work that in-between area.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Spurs leading by 7. We've got DeRozan. He's out there with Bledsoe. Chris Middleton is out there with Pau Gasol. And it's Bertinason at the 4 spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. And it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap, for his size, a pretty good rim protector.
And Millsap slams it in.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
I think it very well could be. That might be the game-changing play that helps push them over the top.
So it's the Spurs now. Denver getting their last shot to go. And DeRozan kicks to Bledsoe. Lock at 6. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Bledsoe. DeRozan's got 20 points.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to Harris. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Harris has got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, okay. It's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
Now here's Gasol. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
That's what I like to see from DeMar DeRozan. He isn't settling for a jumper. He is going to the rim today.
Barton against Middleton. Barton passes to Millsap. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive rules at the turn of the century encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much. Here's Millsap after Eric Bledsoe's score. Barton finds Millsap. And Gasol sends it back.
And for his career among active players, Pau Gasol top 3 in block shots.
DeRozan, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Fantastic positioning on that offensive board, then right back up.
For San Antonio, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
One shot, mind the lanes.
Smitty, you had an unbelievable career. Was there any chance or opportunity that you did not take that you wish you had?
You know, Kevin, is 3 of them. One, I had a chance to be traded to the New York Knicks. I always wondered what it would be like to play in New York. They call that the Mecca. I didn't take that chance. I think second was to get a chance to play overseas at the end of my career. I think those are the 2 things that I wish I had a chance to go back. I would make different choices.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Murray outside. The teardrop falls in. Murray's got 8 points.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
Here's DeRozan, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Gary Harris. The Spurs have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first one falls. Mills, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. DeRozan against Harris. For three, Murray. Rebound, San Antonio. Here's Bertans. DeRozan in the corner. To the inside. Over Harris. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And that's now 29 points for DeMar DeRozan. Murray kicks to Millsap. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Harris drives in. 5 on the clock from 12 feet out. Doesn't go that time. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 14-5 run here. Passes it to Mills. DeRozan against Harris. And here's Mills from the arc. Jokic grabs the miss.
Not a big threat from out there. You see why the defense backed off a little.
Murray, the pass to Harris. Murray with it. 8 points for him. Takes the three. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Making a dent in this deficit. He's been on point tonight.
Spurs leading by 11. Now Mills. 8 points for him. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
One of the best standstill shooters in the league. Mills getting better at scoring off the dribble.
And it's Murray penetrating. And it goes down 2 points.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
But it can in the painted area. Regardless, he's crafty enough to get up a good shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Pirtle comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Chris Middleton. Free throw good, Murray.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Now here's Mills. He's got 10. It's Pirtle top of the key. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Mills. For three. Rebound by Murray. The Nuggets trail by 10. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Murray's got 10 points here in the second half. San Antonio's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Forbes dishes to Mills. And there's the pass to Forbes. Back to Mills. Over Murray. Mills can't hit.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
From deep. Denver the rebound. And Millsap slams it in.
And he's had some huge games over the course of his career, and he's in the midst of having another one. Millsap's just telling everybody, get out of his way.
Now, here's DeRozan. He has 29. They get a hand on it. Murray outside. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That is his first foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Bellinelli's checked in. Lyles checked in for Denver. Thomas comes in for Will Barton. Here's Wiles. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that have the most second chance points on the season. Fourth, the Nuggets.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
Now, here's Bellinelli. Hernan Gomez covering. Bellinelli finds Mills. To end the drought, they get it again. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Murray, the pass to Thomas. Tries to keep it alive. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Murray. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Walker's checked in for San Antonio. The Nuggets also changing it up. Plumlee, he's checked in for Jokic. And it's Beasley in for Juan Hernan-Gomez. To the inside, stolen by Walker. In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's Forbes. The three-pointer is right on target. Forbes has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And this is the value of letting the play develop. You find the weakness in the defense.
Murray kicks to Thomas. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
You can see there the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
Here is Forbes. Passes to Bellinelli. No good on the 3. The Nuggets trail by 11. Outside Thomas. From outside the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
You know, I like the competitive fire, but he's still really out of sync.
And Marco Bellinelli, a player who has always been able to light it up from outside.
And Belly has been on so many teams in his career, but is always a wanted commodity due to his shooting. Very quick and easy way to add outside shooting to a team. He can honestly play a long time just on how badly teams need shooting in our league.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Plumlee, the pass to Murray. Kicks to Beasley. Over Bellinelli. And it's Beasley, that time in the assist by Murray. Murray's got 6 assists now in the game.
You have to credit the pinpoint pass for making that play possible.
Here is Forbes. Dishes to Bellinelli. Pass to Forbes. Back to Bellinelli. Bangs home the trifecta. Bellinelli's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs.
How about the fearlessness? And even in the face of the D, Bellinelli there makes him pay.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Walker. The Nuggets getting the bucket. He kicks it to Bellinelli. Lets it go. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Plumlee's got his 8th rebound here tonight. There's Thomas with the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Thomas got it back down to within single digits for the Nuggets. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. The pass to Bellinelli. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look now for San Antonio. Chris Middleton comes in for Davis Bertans. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Bryn Forbes. Gary Harris, he's checked in for the Nuggets. 1:12 left in the third. Walker in the corner. Clock at 6. From 18 feet away, and he gets the jumper to drop. Walker's got 9. The Nuggets trail by 11. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Thomas against Bledsoe. Outside Thomas. 2 points. That one goes. 10 points for him.
I love the adjustments he's made here in the second half, getting the looks he wants now and shooting a much higher percentage.
And here's Walker. He's got 9. Pass to Bellinelli. Pulls up, high post, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bellinelli.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Thomas. 10 points for him. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Substitution for the Spurs. Pau Gasol.
It's Thomas outside. Misses there. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on Coach Mike Malone.
Stay positive. Don't get down. We got a lot of time left. We're going to win the game. We are going to win the game.
Coach Mike Malone moments ago trying to get each guy to believe in himself, believe that this still can happen.
And the players have to trust each other. It's going to take all 5 guys working together to recapture that momentum.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So out there for the Nuggets right now, the guards are Thomas and Harris. Trey Lyles out there with Will Barton, and it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot. Now here's Bledsoe. Trying his luck deep. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. There's the 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Middleton, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Middleton's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Spurs. Thomas kicks to Plumlee. Back to Thomas. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Gasol looking around. Right wing. Here's Bledsoe. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got his 4th rebound in this one. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bellinelli.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Reads the play, quick reaction, almost comes up with that steal.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Spurs. And Denver with a change here too. Paul Millsap is checked in for Trey Lyles. The Nuggets with another miss.
Wow, and this is his range. Maybe he was too wide open.
And the basket by DeRozan.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 11-point game. Fader on the way. Millsap misses.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Nice shot by Pirtle. And the Spurs lead by 13.
Love the razor sharp focus. Pirtle bouncing off contact and finishing well.
Millsap dishes to Barton. Back to Millsap. Barton outside. He feeds it to Plumlee. Outside for Millsap. Shot clock at 3. Barton inside the line. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Not sure who designed that play, but he makes it count.
Spurs leading by 11. Pass to Middleton. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Shoots from 8, and Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Middleton. Pirtle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really nice work. Pirtle going to town on the weak defense down in the paint.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Pirtle taken 9th overall in the 2016 draft. Has a great presence in the middle of the paint and can trade blows with the other big men across the league.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
And Pirtle last season, Steve, earning more playing time.
He fought his way into being a rotation player, showed good grit, and was a solid contributor off the bench.
Now here's DeRozan, following the miss by Jokic. And it's sent back by Jokic. Harris outside. Shot from 12. Three-pointer. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Jokic.
What a valuable asset to the offense, having a big with that kind of range.
Jokic with the steal. Inside, one-on-one fast break. But they recover it. And here's Harris from the arc. Good on the triple.
Here we go, his second made from beyond the arc in the second half after having no such luck in the first.
Pass to DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his first foul. Harris against DeRozan.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Barton. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
And he makes the little adjustment just as he goes to lay it in.
Bertanis, he's checked in for Pirtle.
One shot.
That free throw good from Barton. Spurs leading by 6. Bledsoe outside. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Now the pass to Barton. The 3-ball. The rebound by Gasol. San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. DeRozan passes to Bertans. Back to DeRozan. Over Harris. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. And that's now 33 points for DeMar DeRozan. The Nuggets trail by 8. Pass to Jokic. That shot off. Gasol with the defensive effort. Bertans kicks to DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
And right there, a little miscommunication on that pass.
And it's Millsap with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Barton surveying the floor. Millsap finds Thomas. Fires the three. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. Right side Gasol. Middleton the pass to Bledsoe. Lays it up off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
Nice interior passing, and then the strong finish.
Denver's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Thomas kicks to Jokic. Thomas down low, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. And for Isaiah Thomas going into free agency, what he thought might be a big payday opportunity was, Greg, anything but that.
A few years ago, he was talking about backing up the Brinks truck. Had to take a deal to prove he can still play. Has had a tumultuous past few years, but this deal could work out for the team if he can get back to form.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Thomas.
Well, Isaiah Thomas met with a lot of teams in free agency before deciding on the Nuggets, and it just wasn't a great market for IT after coming off such a rough season. Had to settle for a short-term deal to show he could still be an impact player.
Now here's Bledsoe. Kicks it to Middleton. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple. The Nuggets trail by 8. Barton outside. Harris outside. From downtown, a rebound by the Spurs. Gasol's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And it's DeRozan missing. Denver's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And this comeback was fueled by doing it on both ends of the floor. Let's see if they have that same energy level to keep this up.
So it's the Spurs now after the Nuggets pick up 2. And there it is for them. 35 points for DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan's bread and butter. He has a great feel from the mid-range.
Thomas kicks to Harris. Harris missing again. San Antonio leading by 8. Passes to Bertans. Now here's Gasol. Millsap covering. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 37.
DeRozan has such good body control that it's very difficult to disrupt his shot with contact.
Back to Thomas. He kicks to Millsap. To the paint. Jokic, no good.
That was very tight defense. He tried to force the layup anyway. I think that was a questionable decision.
Bledsoe finds DeRozan. Back to Bledsoe. The three-pointer, no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Barton outside. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
There's the feed to DeRozan. It's stolen by Harris. An even 3-on-3 break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
At the line for Will Barton. 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
That free throw good from Barton. Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. Both free throws good from Barton.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Spurs leading by 6. Bledsoe with the fadeaway. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 39.
Ever since his days at USC, DeRozan has been a natural on offense.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Pass to Jokic. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Gasol. A wide open look here for DeRozan. He can't hit that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Barton outside. Harris kicks to Murray. Here's Jokic. Lays it up off the glass.
It was clear that the defender wanted no part of that play after he exploded towards the bucket.
Bledsoe against Murray. To the middle. It's stolen by Harris. And it's Murray penetrating. Good. Now just a 4-point Spurs lead.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing.
The Spurs shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. DeRozan against Harris. Count it. Good. 41 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Nice release from DeMar DeRozan. He can make that shot if he gets a good look.
Murray kicks to Jokic. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Harris passes to Millsap. 5 to shoot. Up again. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Harris against DeRozan. And the pass to Bledsoe. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Eric Bledsoe. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Big shots there. They are clearly in control of this game now.
Denver calls timeout. They trail by 6. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
I mean, tough position, but really they can't blame anybody but themselves.
they've certainly missed on some opportunities where stranger things have happened. They need a quick shot and an immediate foul right here.
Inside, Jokic finds Millsap. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
That's what you expect from Paul Millsap, delivering with the big shot.
And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And this is not a time to be patient with the basketball.
Yeah, for sure. They need a quick score and a foul just to have a chance.
Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 29 seconds left in the game. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Outside for Murray. Back to Jokic. Over Gasol. Count it!
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Jokic kicks to Millsap. Out to Harris. The 3. Gasol with the rebound. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Chris Middleton. 2 shots.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Murray kicks to Hernangomez. Here's Lyles. Offline. And so it's San Antonio with the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. DeMar, coming off of this long layoff, you guys come back and you don't miss a beat. So how important is it to get a game like this?
definitely important. You know, we had a couple days of rest, but we need it. You know, we understand we got to come back and try to make a push.
It starts with one step, and that was tonight. Thanks, DeMar. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.